Welcome to this quick reference video manual for your new Creta. We are glad that you chose a Hyundai and want to help you enjoy it to the fullest. Let's begin, shall we? You may have received a remote key or a smart key when you purchased your Creta. Let's begin with the remote key. This can lock or unlock the doors and the tailgate. Let's see how. With all the doors and the tailgate closed, press the lock symbol to activate the lock. The hazard lights will blink once. All the doors are now locked. To unlock, press the unlock symbol. The hazard lights will blink twice. All the doors are now unlocked. What if you received a smart key? With this, you can open or shut the car door without inserting the key. To lock, press the button on the outside door handles. The hazard lights will blink once. The chime will also work once. The car is now locked. To unlock, repeat the same process. This time the hazard warning lights will blink twice. The chime will also be heard twice. That's it. You can open the doors. One more thing. What if the smart key is not working? Access the mechanical key. Just press and hold this release button to remove it. Then insert the mechanical key into the keyhole on the door and turn. Now open. To reinstall the mechanical key, put the key into the slot here and push it until you hear a click. There is a hold button on both the remote and the smart key. This is for remote tailgate opening. To unlock, press and hold the button for more than 1 second. The hazard warning lights will blink twice. The tailgate will unlock. You can now open it. To close the tailgate, lower and push it down to lock. If you have a smart key, you can also open the tailgate like this. Press the tailgate button here and it will unlock. You can now open it. Simple. From the driver's seat, you can operate the doors and unlock the tailgate using these buttons. If you press down on the lock icon, all the car doors will lock. If you press down on the unlock icon, all the car doors will unlock. Individual doors can be operated like this. To lock, push the button to the lock position. It is now locked. To unlock, pull the button to the unlock position. It is now unlocked. To open, pull on the door handle. For safety, children should always sit on the rear seats. Your car has child protector rear door locks for additional safety. Let's learn how they work. Open the rear door and insert an object like a key into this small cavity. Now turn the key to the lock icon's position. Close the door. It is now locked and cannot open from the inside. To turn off this feature, open the door, insert an object like a key into the cavity and turn away from the lock icon's position. Close the door. It can now open from the inside. I'm now going to show you how to open the engine hood and the fuel filler door. Engage the parking lever or set the car in gear so that the car will not move. Now, pull the release lever. The hood will pop open. Go to the front of the vehicle. Raise the hood a little and push the secondary latch, which is in the center inside the hood. Now lift the hood. Pull out the support rod from the inside of the hood and fit it to the slot provided. This will hold the hood open. Once you're done, release the support rod, lower the hood halfway and drop it. The hood should close with a firm click. Now, to open the fuel filler door, pull the fuel filler door opener on the driver's side. The fuel filler door will pop open. Pull it open completely. Turn the cap counterclockwise to remove. You can place the cap on the fuel filler door in the slot provided. To close, replace the cap and turn clockwise. Now, shut the door. Do you know your car's vehicle identification number or VIN? It is also called the chassis number. This unique serial number is used for your car's registration and in all ownership matters. You can find it in two places: on the floor under the driver's seat and also on the vehicle certification label on the front passenger's side center pillar. You should also know your engine number, which is stamped on the engine block. The tyre specification and pressure label is on the driver's side center pillar. It tells you the recommended tyre pressure for your car. Depending on the variant you buy, your car may have a manual or automatic climate control system. We will begin with the manual climate control system. This has a temperature control knob, a fan speed control knob, a mode selection knob, an air intake control button, an AC button. To use the AC, turn the mode selection knob to one of 5 positions: face, bi-level, floor, floor defrost, and defrost. Use the temperature control knob to choose heating or cooling. Set the air intake control button to fresh or recirculated air. Select the fan speed you would like. Now press the AC button. Some models of the Creta come with the automatic climate control system. It comes with an LCD and the following controls: a fan speed control knob, a temperature control knob, an auto control button, an off button, an air intake control button, a rear window defroster button, a front windshield defrost button, a mode selection button, and AC button. To operate the automatic climate control system, make sure the engine is on. Now press the auto button. Turn the temperature control knob to the desired temperature. That is it. Of course, you can manually control the mode, front windshield defrost button, or the fan speed control button at any time. The rest of the functions will continue to work in auto mode. For best results, set the temperature to 23 degrees Celsius. You can also choose to operate the AC manually. Start the engine. Set the mode to the desired position. Set the temperature control to the desired position. Set the air intake control to the fresh air position. Set the fan speed control to the desired speed. Now turn the air conditioning system on. You can switch to auto at any time by selecting the auto button. Here are some tips to get better performance from your AC. If the car has been parked in the sun for a while, lower the windows when you first enter the car. Then keep the blower at maximum speed in the fresh air mode for 2 or 3 minutes. Switch to recirculation mode and close the windows. When you've acquired the temperature that you want, adjust the blower speed. Your AC will now perform optimally. By the way, water droplets dripping onto the ground under the car while the AC is on is normal. As they say, chill. Your Creta has rear AC vents which open or close using the thumb wheel. You can also set the direction of airflow. Let us learn how to handle fog and frost on the windshield. In cars with manual climate control systems, you can remove internal fog like this. First, select the desired fan speed. Then select the desired temperature. Next, select the floor defrost or defrost position. The fresh air mode and the AC will now turn on. If they don't turn on, choose the fresh air and AC buttons. To remove external fog or defrost it, set the fan speed to the highest position. Now set the temperature to the extreme hot position. Now select the defrost position. The fresh air and air conditioning will turn on. This is how you remove internal fog in a car with automatic climate control. First, select the desired fan speed. Next, select the desired temperature. Then press the defroster button. The air conditioning will turn on according to the detected ambient temperature. The fresh air position and higher fan speed will be selected automatically. To remove external fog or frost from the windshield, set the fan speed to the highest position. Next, set the temperature to the extremely hot or high position. Now, press the defroster button. The air conditioning will turn on according to the detected ambient temperature. The fresh air position will be turned on automatically. Fogging is a natural phenomenon created by temperature differences. Fogging on the inside of the windshield occurs when it is raining, foggy or very cool outside. Fogging on the outside of the car windshield occurs because of humid or hot weather conditions, particularly while the AC is running continuously. Let us learn how to operate the windshield wiper. The windshield wiper lever has 5 positions: mist, off, intermittent or int, low and high. In mist position, you will get a single wiping cycle. Push the lever upward and release it. Mist mode is active. If you push upwards and hold, the wipers will operate non-stop. In the off position, the wiper will not work. In the int position, the wiper switches on and off with a short break. In low position, you will get normal wiper speed. In high, you will get fast wiper speed. To clean or wash the windscreen, pull the lever towards you in off mode. This will spray washer fluid on the windshield and run the wipers until you release the lever. If you would like to adjust the length of the intermittent wiping cycle, push this two-way switch upwards. To wash the screen with brief wipes, push the same switch downwards. The rear window wiper and washer switch is at the end of the front wiper and washer switch lever. Turn the switch to one of 3 positions: low for normal wiper performance, high for fast wiper performance, and off when the wiper is not required. In some variants, there may also be a wash with brief wipes option at the end of the front window wiper and washer switch lever. Push the lever end away to operate it. The Creta comes with electric power steering that makes steering easier when the engine is on and working well. The car also has tilt steering. It is simple to operate. Just pull this lever downwards to unlock. Then raise or lower the steering wheel to the desired position. Finally, lock the steering in place. Never do this while driving, and if there is a problem, take the car to a Hyundai authorized dealer. You can connect audio devices to the auxiliary port or to the USB port to play music. These volume controls increase and decrease volume like this. There is also a seek track option with directional buttons. In radio mode, select up or down and hold seek track to find the station you want. If you want a preset station, use the number pad or select by switching up or down on the seek track button. For fast forward and rewind options, you must be in media mode. Now select up or down and hold seek track. If you want to select a particular track, use the seek track option to move up or down a playlist. Access many more useful functions through your music system. Do use your manual to find out more. Your Creta has steering audio controls. Volume buttons are for increasing and decreasing volume. Mute is for turning sound off and on with just a touch. The mode button allows you to select a range of radio and media options. The Seek preset lever allows for selection of a radio station, rewinding or fast forwarding media, and moving up and down through a playlist. Now let us look closely at the instrument cluster. The speedometer indicates the speed of the vehicle in kilometers per hour. The tachometer indicates the approximate number of engine revolutions per minute. Use it to select the right gear while driving. The engine coolant temperature gauge shows the temperature of the engine coolant when the ignition switch is in the on position. The fuel gauge indicates the approximate amount of fuel remaining in the fuel tank. The odometer tells you the number of kilometers the car has been driven. The outside temperature gauge tells you the current outside temperature. These are some of the warning lights or messages that appear on the LCD display or on your instrument panel. This is the warning that informs you that you must press the clutch even as you start the car. In the case of an automatic, you will need to depress the brake pedal instead. This is the key not in the vehicle warning that illuminates when the key is absent from the vehicle while the start-stop button is being pressed. This is the key not detected warning that illuminates when the key is not found by the system while the start-stop button is being pressed. This is the press start-stop button again warning. This is the seatbelt warning light that will gently inform the driver to strap on his seatbelt. This is the parking brake warning light. Once you set the ignition switch or engine start-stop button to the on position, it illuminates for approximately 3 seconds. It remains on if the parking brake is applied. When the brake fluid level in the reservoir is low, the light will remain on. This is the ABS warning light. ABS stands for Anti-Lock Braking System. This warning light illuminates once you set the ignition switch or engine start-stop button to the on position for approximately 3 seconds and then goes off. It will also light up when there is a malfunction with the ABS. The EPS or electric power steering warning light illuminates once you set the ignition switch or engine start-stop button to the on position and remains on until the engine is started. When there is a malfunction with the EPS, the light will remain on. This is the malfunction indicator light. This warning light illuminates once you set the ignition switch or engine start-stop button to the on position. It remains on until the engine is started. When there is a malfunction with the emission control system, the light will remain on. If any of the warning lights remain on continuously, we recommend that you have the vehicle inspected by an authorized Hyundai workshop. There is lots of other information that you can have by studying your owner's manual carefully. As you know, the Creta has ABS. If you brake in an emergency, you will hear a metallic noise. This is normal ABS operation. Plan braking ahead of time, as repeated braking and release may lead to poor braking performance. If you are driving on rough roads, stopping distance will increase due to ABS. This again is normal for ABS. Your Creta can charge a digital device using a power outlet. There is one in the front and one in the rear. Devices drawing no more than 180 watts can be charged using these outlets while the engine is on. The hazard warning flasher should be used when you are in a hazardous situation or have to stop to change a tire. First, park the car. Now press the hazard button. All the turn signal indicators will begin to blink. This system operates even when the key is not in the ignition switch. The light switch has 3 positions: off, parking, and headlight. Off switches off the lights. The parking light position ensures that the parking light, license plate light, and instrument panel lights are turned on. The headlight position ensures that the headlights, license plate light, and instrument panel lights are turned on. To turn on the high beam headlights, push the lever away from you. To return to low beam, pull it towards you. To flash or dip the headlights, pull the lever towards you and release. To signal a turn, push down on the lever for a right turn or up for a left turn. To signal a lane change, move the turn signal lever slightly and hold it. The lever will return to the off position when released or when the turn is completed. There is also a one-touch lane change function, which works by moving the signal lever slightly and then releasing it. To use the fog lights, first turn on the parking light. Now, move the light switch to the front fog light position to turn on. To turn off, move the light switch to the front fog light position again. Or turn off the parking light. This is the room lamp. These other lights are the front map lamps. The room lamp switch operates the room lamp. If the switch is on the symbol with the car door open, the front or rear room lamps come on when the front or rear doors are opened. If the switch is on the lighted bulb symbol, the front and rear room lamps remain on. If the switch is in the extinguished bulb position, the front and rear room lamps remain off. To turn on the map lamp, press either the right or left lens. This produces a soft personal lamp for the front passenger and driver. The luggage room lamp comes on when the tailgate is opened. You should always drive in a position that is comfortable for you. To move the seat forward or back, pull this lever up and hold it. Now slide the seat to the position you desire. Make sure it is locked. To recline as per your comfort, lean forward, then pull and hold the seat back recline lever. Lean back till you find a position that is comfortable and release the lever. To lower the seat, pump this lever here. To raise, pull the lever up repeatedly till you are at the desired height. The rear seats can be folded if required. Slide the front seats forward. Lower the headrests on the back seats. Insert the rear lap shoulder belt plate into the holder on the side trim. Pull up both sides of the seat back lever and fold the seat back towards the front of the vehicle. To return the rear seat to the original position, lift and push back the seat back until it clicks into place. When returning the rear seat back to the upright position, remember to return the rear shoulder belts to their proper position. While driving or even while seated in any of the passenger seats, you will require a support for the head. That's why your Creta has headrests. These headrests provide not only adjustable comfort but also protect the head and neck in the unfortunate event of a collision. Always wear seat belts. To fasten your seat belt, pull it out of the retractor and insert the metal tab into the buckle. You should hear an audible click when the tab locks into the buckle. If you are traveling with children, make sure they are seated in the back seat, ideally in an installed government-approved child car seat. Even if the child is older, make sure she sits in the back seat. Children over the age of 12 may sit in the front seat only if they are wearing a seat belt and the car seat is pushed as far back as possible. Never place a rear-facing child seat in the front car seat. To protect you while you're in the car, your Creta comes with airbags. These airbags inflate instantly in the event of a serious frontal or side collision, protecting the occupant from serious physical injury. The Creta has floor mat anchors or hooks. All genuine Hyundai floor mats attach firmly to these hooks in your vehicle. This prevents the floor mat from sliding forward and bunching uncomfortably under your pedals or feet. Your Creta has power windows on all 4 doors. To operate them, first make sure the ignition switch is in the on position. Each door has a switch that controls that door's window. To open or close a window, press down or pull up the front portion of the switch. The driver's door has master power window controls, which can operate the car's rear windows. The driver also has a power window lock button, which can block the operation of rear or front windows. To operate this feature, simply depress the button. The Creta also features an auto up-down facility. Pulling on or depressing the driver's window switch and releasing it completely raises or lowers the driver's window. When in auto up mode, if a window senses any obstacle while it is closing automatically, it will stop in reverse direction by about a foot to allow the object to be cleared. If the window detects resistance while the power window switch is pulled up continuously, the window will stop upward movement, then reverse direction by about 1 inch. If the power window switch is pulled up continuously again, within 5 seconds after the window is lowered by the automatic window reversal feature, the automatic window reversal will not operate. Creta has both a rear view mirror and outside rear view mirrors. Adjust the rear view mirror to fit the view through the rear window. If a day-night rear view mirror is installed, operate it by pulling the day-night lever towards you to reduce glare from the headlights of the vehicles behind you during night driving. Let us learn how to operate the outside rear view mirrors or ORVMs. The ORVMs can be adjusted with the remote switch or manually in selected models. Just use this lever to adjust the ORVMs as you please. To operate the ORVMs remotely, move this lever on the driver's side master control to select either left or right mirror and then position the selected mirror up, down, left or right. Also, the ORVMs can be folded by using this button. The Creta you have bought may have come with the manual transaxle option. The manual transaxle has 6 synchronized forward gears. The shift pattern is imprinted on the shift knob. To change gears, press the clutch pedal down fully. Make the appropriate gear selection and then release the clutch slowly. In the diesel option, before shifting into reverse position, the gear shift lever must be returned to the neutral position. Next, push the button located immediately below the shift knob and pull the gear shift lever to the left sufficiently before shifting into the reverse gear position. Don't switch from a forward gear to reverse gear abruptly. Stop the car, move the lever to neutral and then shift to reverse after about 3 seconds. There is a need to adjust the plain clutch during service. This is part of the normal wear associated with the continuous usage of the clutch pedal. If you have not depressed the clutch pedal all the way, there may be a sensation of hard shifting or even a grinding noise. Uneven clutch pedal usage may result in gear slippage, gear noise, and even damage to the gear teeth. The automatic transaxle has 6 forward speeds and 1 reverse speed. P is for park. Always come to a complete stop before shifting into park. If you want to turn the engine off, make sure that you are in park. To shift from park, you must depress the brake pedal and make sure your foot is off the accelerator pedal. R is for reverse. Use this position to drive the vehicle backwards. N is for neutral. In this gear, the wheels and transaxle are not engaged. Use N if you need to restart a stalled engine or if it is necessary to stop with the engine on. Always depress the brake pedal when you are shifting from neutral to another gear. D is for drive. This is the normal driving position. The transaxle will automatically shift through a 6-gear sequence, providing the best fuel economy and power. For extra power when passing another vehicle or driving uphill, depress the accelerator. The transaxle will automatically downshift to the next lower gear. There is also a sports mode, where the car will select one of 6 forward gears as you accelerate or go with your selection on the shift. Your Creta is also equipped with a rear parking assist system. It works when the engine is on and the shift lever is in the reverse position. The rear parking camera and assist system aid the driver while the car is being reversed by showing what lies behind on the camera and by chiming if an object is sensed within 120 centimeters behind the vehicle. The immobilizer system protects your car from theft. If an improperly coded key is used, the engine's fuel system is disabled. When the ignition switch is placed in the on position, the immobilizer system indicator should come on for 30 seconds and then go off. If the indicator starts to blink, the system does not recognize the coding of the key. Ensure accurate cold tire pressure. As has been said before, warm tires exceed cold tires pressure by 4 to 6 psi. Underinflated tires can add up to 10% to your fuel bill. Driving with your foot resting on the clutch pedal will cause clutch slippage, resulting in more fuel consumption. For best fuel efficiency, maximize use of top gear and drive at a cost-conscious speed of 50 km per hour. Use the air conditioner only when essential. Around 20% more fuel is consumed when the air conditioner is switched on. Fuel economy is affected by frequent changing of gears, sudden acceleration and braking. Check brakes for dragging and get them checked if dragging is found. Regularly serviced and properly tuned cars can save up to 6% fuel and avoid expensive repairs. Your car loses around 1 kilometer of travel for every 3 minutes of idling. Using poor quality fuel affects the engine's performance and also damages essential engine components. Everyone likes a smooth drive with good pickup. Use the transaxle shift indicator. This will save you fuel and optimize the vehicle pickup. And yes, if the AC is switched on while driving, engine power is shared with the AC compressor. A small drop in engine power will occur. This is perfectly normal. There is always a difference between the fuel economy figures from ARAI and real road conditions. This is because on the road the list of variables, including driving style, increases. Avoid riding the clutch or using the half clutch position for better mileage. In fact, when you change gears, depress the clutch all the way. Avoid abrupt gear changes. Switch off all electrical accessories when the engine is idling. Your Creta may be equipped with an audio-video navigation system that is operated by touch. Here's how. This screen comes equipped with 6 on-screen buttons. 1. Changes the map mode. 2. Controls the volume. 3. Allows for zoom in. 4. Sets the zoom automatically. 5. Allows for zoom out. 6. Navigates to the destination menu. You can select a destination by simply touching the screen. This new screen allows for the following. 1. Sets the current choice as the destination. 2. Allows for you to save the position to the address book. 3. Allows for information regarding nearby facilities or points of interest to be displayed. You can also search for a destination that may not be displayed automatically. Press the menu button on the screen. Now, you can use the search function by typing the destination in. Additional filters can also be added, such as state. You can also navigate by address from the Navi screen. For example, to search for Noida Sector 18, select the state, UP, enter Sector 18 Noida in the City tab and press search. You can also enter the house and street name if required. You have the option to select emergency from the Navi screen if you need help. This will open up the following screen and take you further once you have made a selection. Places that are not mapped by the service provider Map My India will not be displayed and may be covered in future map updates. The Navi screen also has another tab called Route. This allows for rerouting or cancellation of current route, among other options. On the menu page, you are likely to see a screen like this as you travel. 1. Tells you the distance to the next turn. 2. Tells you the direction to drive. If you press the lower button, you will also get information on estimated time of arrival, distance still to be covered, and total travel time. The AVN is a powerful and stylish new tool that is waiting at your fingertips. To know more, consult your AVN manual. There's a lot to learn. Congratulations on owning a new Creta. We are sure you will enjoy your car as much as we have enjoyed making it for you. Happy driving!